Well, hello everyone. It is so good to see you and to be back. First of all, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I just want to go and kind of pamper you, get you into some tinglies, okay? And also give you some positive affirmation kind of crap, if you know what I'm talking about. Stuff to encourage you, stuff to make you feel better. Because truth be told, we need to feel better all of the time. At least I do. Sometimes I forget that it's better to be a happy person than to be somebody who carries around a bunch of crap. Don't be the person to carry around a bunch of crap. That's lesson number 1 for tonight. If you're carrying around some crap, get rid of it. Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. Get rid of the crap. Get rid of the crap. Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of the negative. You got some negative, get rid of it. You got some negative, get rid of it. You got some negative, get rid of it. Wipe it away, wipe it away. Throw it away. I did some meditating a long time ago, and one of the visualizations was thinking about taking whatever it is that is making you negative, bundling it up, and throwing it into space, the space of your mind. Just throw it away. Just chuck it. Just chuck that negativity. Throw it away. Push it into outer space, because you don't need it. You really don't. You don't need negativity right now, in this moment. Sometimes we need negative feedback, so we can learn to grow. But there are some things that have got to go. I didn't mean to say that, but I just want to say one thing. Screw negativity. That's lesson number 2 for the night. Screw negativity. If you're feeling some negativity, say screw that. Screw that. Screw that negativity. Screw it. Throw it away. It's garbage. Throw away the 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 garbage. Sometimes we keep things really close to us that are garbage. Whether those be people, or whether those be atmospheres that are garbage. Throw away the garbage. I think we all got some garbage. We're always going through some garbage. Some of us go through garbage a little bit more than others, but that's just part of life. Lesson number 3, throw away the garbage. Throw away the garbage. Throw away the garbage, 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 because you don't need it, because it's bullcrap. And lesson number 4, I'm hoping I can remember all my things I'm trying to say, as well as numbers. Surround yourself with positive people, because you do not have to mold to society. Surround yourself with positive people, because you do not have to mold to society. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that you don't have to mold and do what society says that you need to be? Right? Maybe you have some friends, maybe you have some parents, and they're saying you need to do this, you need to do that. And guess what? You don't have to. You don't have to. I will say that you should always strive to be the greatest good of yourself. Right? And I don't mean to say that in a new age kind of weird way, but it is important to always try striving to be yourself all the time, and not letting people get in the way of you being yourself. Hello, Mr. Blaine. I think that was like number 5. I just want to say something real quick. There are people in your life that you're hanging out with, maybe, and they're being garbage to you. Sure, they give you all the attention in the world, and they say that they love you, but do they really? If you were to leave their lives, do you think that they would really care? If you think you could walk out the door and they would not be affected by your presence leaving, then maybe you should leave. If they're bad for you, you can leave. Did you know that? You don't have to stay with negative people. You don't have to stay with the people who are doing damage to you. Whether that be physically or emotionally. You don't have to do it. There are things in our lives that we have to weed out. We gotta weed things out. Some things grow into bigger things. Some sins, you could say, start off really tiny, but then they can grow really big. And maybe there's some guilt that you have lying around, and guess what? You don't, okay? You do not have to carry that around. You can rip it up. You can rip up all your guilt. You can rip it up. You can rip it up. You can say, screw the guilt. I'm just not, I don't even want to think about the negative right now. I want to become better. And you can become better, I'm telling you. And another thing. You ready? Who you choose to be around is who you become. And maybe you want to become somebody better. So surround yourself with better people. Surround yourself with better people. Surround yourself with people who care for you. People who want the best for you. People who want the best for you. Maybe some people that you're hanging out with really don't. I feel like I keep on iterating that point, but I'm really being serious. I really am. Another thing. Do not withhold information, because that is just as bad as lying. You might be saying, well, that doesn't feel very positive. Well, take the information and you will see positive results. Okay? You will see positive results. You will see positive results. Be honest with people. Because you can be honest with people. Did you know that? You can totally be honest with people. You can be honest with people. Even though it might affect your relationships, you can still be honest, even though it might reflect poorly on how you look. At least you're honest, and guess what? You can be the greatest person in the room. Did you know that? Because honest people are great people. 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 If I'm just being honest. If I'm just being honest. Honest people are great people. Honest people are great people. Another thing that I would like to say is something that I think was rather profound. Learn to step into pain, but not embrace it or be labeled by it. If you want to learn, you have to actually make the first step in learning and becoming better. And sometimes that means that you have to step into pain. Sometimes that means you have to discipline yourself and to step into places that you normally wouldn't. Be friends with people that you normally wouldn't. foresee yourself being friends with. Go to places you wouldn't normally expect people. Go to places that people wouldn't expect you to go. Surprise them. Even if it hurts to do new things, you should do new things. Behold, I am doing a new thing in you. I like that. I like that verse. Do not be conformed to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That is like my favorite verse. Do not be conformed to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Because there are greater and better and bigger, more awesomer things in your life than what you can see right now. Sometimes you may not be able to see them, but there are better things to come. Maybe you're living on a mountaintop. Sometimes I am living on a mountaintop. And I think my life is going to get better from here. Yes, yes, yes. Your life from this moment on, if you choose to deal with some pain, it's going to get better. 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 To be better, do better. To be better, do better. To be better, do better. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself today, my friends. Don't let society get in the way of who you want to become. Do not let society get in the way of who you want to become. You don't have to be like the rest of those people out there in the world. You can be different. You don't have to be like everybody else because you are designed. You are designed intrinsically with some intrinsic value. Yes, I love it. 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 I love how we all have different fingerprints. We all have different amounts of hair on our head. I know it sounds stupid, but the fact that we are all so made so differently, so we are made differently so that we can help one another. And I hope I can teach you something, and I hope that you can teach me something. And you have to, I guess, be willing to be teachable. Be willing to be teachable. That's another thing I will say. I forgot to count other numbers. Screw numbers. I hate numbers. Be willing to be teachable. Take influence from great people around you. Surround yourselves with great people. Take their influence. Let it change you. Let it mold you. Let it affect you. And then pass it on to other people. Pass it on to other people. Pass it on to other people. Yeah. You have a lot to live for. 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 You have a lot to live for, my friend. You have so much to live for. You don't even see it yet. You don't even know it yet. But there is so much more to live for. You haven't even seen it all yet. Nope. But it's coming. It is coming. Well, I hope you guys took some things from what I said. Hopefully it all made sense. I don't know. I try. I want to be positive. I want to say things to myself that remind me to be positive. Another thing that I do, that I just started doing here recently, I'm sure people have done this before, but it just kind of popped in my head one day. What I did is I went to Walmart and I bought just a big old blue piece of paper, and I wrote on top encouragements, and then I put parentheses around courage and encouragement. And whenever I am getting low, or am not feeling very good about myself, or maybe something happened and I need to be encouraged, I read some things that I wrote down on that poster board. And I have some really great things on there that I will share with you guys at some point once I get more things on there. But maybe that's just an idea. Maybe you don't encourage yourself enough, and so do what I did. Write some stuff down on a piece of paper, throw it on your wall, or read it every day. Read it as much as you want. Read it as much as you can. I also did the same thing for some really awesome scriptures that really encourage me and remind me that life is really valuable. Life is really valuable. Your mind is valuable. You are valuable. I hope you never forget that, how valuable you are. Not just to me, but to people around you. You are so valuable, and you are so special, and I don't want you to forget that, okay? Be encouraged today that you don't have to be like the world, and that you can be yourself. Even though sometimes you might feel pain, pain is a part of growing, my friend. Pain is a part of growing. Pain is a part of growing. Pain is a part of growing. Pain is a part of becoming a better person. Pain is a part of becoming a better person. I just want to let you guys know that I love you. Thank you so much for the support that you give me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Like this video. It means so much. And I hope you guys are encouraged. I hope you guys might have learned something from this. And don't forget how valuable that you are. Alright? Cool beans, grilled cheese. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.